I apologize. Yeah, everyone knows what we're doing for today, I think. For most of the day, probably. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I was craving a little Pokemon in my life. And I figured, what better way than to continue my series that I have where I try to 100% hardcore Nuzlocke every Pokemon like region, essentially. It's kind of the whole concept. It's called Legend of Pokemon. I tried to revamp the series a few times. I was trying to rename it last night, and I was like, I can't find another name. The other name would have been like mythical related, and the mythical of Pokemon doesn't make sense. The mythology of Pokemon doesn't make much sense either. So the Legend of Pokemon sounds better still. So basically what I did is I'm putting these videos into a new playlist, but the Kanto videos are still there. I chose the Pokemon Blue videos because we did complete that all the way through. I don't know if we actually completed the Pokedex or not, to be honest, but I think we did. I don't know if we did. But yeah, I wanted to, get back into the swing of things because I miss it a little bit. So we're doing Rock Gold, Soul Silver. This is going to be a long playthrough. Now, the rules are in the YouTube description in case you want to try this challenge out for yourself. It is a challenge made by me because I haven't seen anyone else do something quite like this yet, where they do every region. It was supposed to be every generation, but I was like, that is kind of hard. So every region. You can pick whatever game you want per region. Like for Kanto, you got red, blue, yellow, and technically green. Or you can do leaf green, fire red. Or you can do let's go Pikachu and Eevee, I guess. And Johto, gold, silver, crystal, heart, gold, silver, Hoenn, sapphire, ruby, emerald, mega ruby, alpha, sapphire. You can choose whatever ones you want to do. I did say yesterday in the Jack and Dexter video, when I was like, the national dex does count, and I have confirmed that it does not count, because, let's be honest, completing the national dex in this day and age is quite literally impossible. It's not impossible, but like if you don't own Pokemon Bank, you can't buy it anymore on your 3DS system, so you can't transfer them over to home. So technically, you just can't do it. And if you wanted to transfer like Game Boy Pokemon into the DS games, then you have to have like a DS that has a Game Boy section and a DS section on the same system to be able to do that. So I sort of opted in for just completing the normal Pokédex in whatever game you're playing, essentially. That does include trade evolutions as well. I think the only Pokédexes you can complete fully without trading are Diamond and Pearl, maybe also Platinum, and then Black and White, I think, are the only two they can technically beat in like the classic versions. Anyway, before I get into that, I want to talk about something, and I want to talk about this earlier, but again, I had some shit to take care of. But it gave me some time to test this out on some other people, and the results speak for themselves. So last night, whenever I can't sleep, I sometimes go down a rabbit hole on Google. I'll like Google certain things, like why am I scared of death, or why do I not like to puke? Just random questions like that. Whenever I'm tired, and I just kind of go down the entire list, like answering more questions, like why is it uncomfortable? Should I be okay with it? Should I like try to not make that happen? Kind of shit, And somehow, I think puking brought me to like death and fear of death. And then the fear of death brought me to like souls and whatnot. And like, do souls carry on and whatever? It was really weird how I ended up where I got to. But I discovered something that I've heard about. I've heard about the word. I haven't heard about what this actually is before. But I stumbled upon something called numerology. For those of you that don't know what that really means, that basically means that these professional scientists, sort of figure out that the universe is just a bunch of numbers and letters, essentially, and like everything resonates and vibrates and whatnot. We're like one with the universe or whatever. It sounds weird. Let me explain this a little bit because I want you guys to fucking hear this, and I want you guys to literally do this at home because it's slightly terrifying. Um, I'm just be honest, I'm not a religious person by nature. I was baptized as a kid, I guess, but I was never really taught about religion. I've never been to like Catholic schools. I've never been to churches. I've had religious friends, and I like did prayers before like eating food and stuff when I'd like be with their families. But other than that, I don't know much about religion. I technically do have a Bible, and I have read some of it. Oh, crazy thing about that too. I flipped to a random page at one point. I can't remember what story it was in the Bible. I have it written down somewhere. Um, but it was a story that sort of resonated with me and like my life and whatnot. And it was about like how if people raising you or people like treated you badly, then like you're not any you're not like as bad as they are for what they put you through type of shit. Like even if you go psycho mode, it's not your fault type of thing. I just appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not religious by any means. I do believe in ghosts though. And the question with that always is like, if the afterlife doesn't exist and gods don't exist, then how do ghosts exist? And that's where I came across this like soul resonating with the universe type thing. And apparently your soul just doesn't leave ever. Your soul is literally immortal or something like that. Anyway, let me just explain what numerology is real quick. Because, again, I want you guys to fucking do this at home. It takes less than 5 minutes to figure this shit out on your own time. Um, but this might change your entire life. This is changing mine, and I'm slightly terrified from it. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of scary. All right. People are always asking like, is God real, or who is God, or like questions like that. When the questions should be, what if they were real? What would you do if it was real? Would you change who you are as a person if you knew this shit was real? Those are the questions that we should be asking people all the time rather than, is it real? You should be asking yourself, what if it was? Because let me tell you, it's just crazy. So karma and numerology reveal deep insights into past lives and soul lessons. Have you ever felt an unexplained connection to certain places, people, or experiences? Do you sometimes wonder why specific challenges keep appearing in your life? According to karma and numerology, the answers may lie in your past lives. I know that sounds crazy, okay? Stick with me here. Numerology is not about predicting the future, it is a tool to decode the past. By analyzing your life path number, you can uncover karmic patterns, past life influences, and the lessons your soul is meant to learn in this lifetime. Okay, stick with me here. Oh, hello. Give me a second. I'll continue that in a minute.
once I get more weed in here. But why don't you guys? Why don't I fucking leave it in there? And anytime it gets so far and it like overflows into like the grinder part, that's why I'm like, hey, you want some juice? I'm gonna give you like half of it. But 2 weeks later, it's filled up again. I think it's the way I'm grinding it. Cause I grind it and then I like push it with my thumb. I think I'm just getting more juice because it makes it less strong. Maybe that's what happens. Not so bad. That broke my ass. Yeah, that's 3DS too. Like I said, 3DS doesn't work as good. But oh, Driver 3 does exist. Oh, I thought you meant like you're waiting for it to come out. Oh, I could have done that so long ago, and it would work. I think we can set this up on your console too. Technically, I think it might have to be on my. You would have to sign in with my information, but I can add your Xbox separately. It's kind of confusing, but because I think like when I said I was spending my day doing that shit until like bedtime, I meant it. It's gonna be easy the second time, I guess, but there's a lot of back and forth involved. Yeah, it's easy, dude. I could do that. I could do that tonight. I could do it now, but I'm already okay. They took me away. I I mean, yes, we can work playing Red Dead for the moment. I would show you, but I don't want to show too much in case I get in trouble. You know, like this is already probably too much showing this, but yeah. Whenever I go back to the menu, there's like an Xbox IP that shows up, and I don't know if that's important or not. Maybe that's like our home IP. You know, we don't need to get swatted. We will all die, including the dog, and maybe even the fish too. I'm excited to get it. I was asking my worker to give me like medical money, but like she's gonna fuck it out of me. She just wants to do it. So they're both almost done. Oh, well then, there you go. Okay. Fresh batteries, fresh pictures. Isn't that the first one I got? And I was like, you need to try one of these. And then that's when we went to the big store. Didn't I buy you a battery though? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Next time I'm like, you're gonna like this. Believe me. We've been friends for so long. Then you got the device you don't even like. Just to get this one again, you're like, ah, so good. Write this shit down and look at it every day. I personally don't want my throat to be a volcano. So, yeah, I'm good with that with the default though. These dates are nice, man. Play us around. Even though mine's outdated, it's playing with the Pro with the Pro Max version. Maybe all their batteries just work with all the parts. one drinking fountain. And it's always last minute. It's like a baptism. And once it's gone, it's gone. It's not like you can drain it out like usual, Which I don't know if that's better or worse. Probably better. I'm still breathing in burning cotton isn't good for you. But it's still not really good. The moisture came back. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes. Oh. It fell off. It literally fell off. It fell on the ground. I mean, the magnet's still there. I don't know how to put it back on there. It's not like the magnet part that connects to it is also magnet. But yeah, no. I guess it was too heavy. I guess I don't know. Me every dream I've had ever. Oh, actually, do you remember any time I'm like, there's no original thought ever, and if there is something original, do it quickly because someone else is gonna do it before you do. Like with your Minecraft noises, that shit became a famous trend, dude, worldwide. All good.
Give me a moment, just talking to go old Trevor before he leaves. And then I'll continue this as well. Swing your booty around. Whip that booty. Whip that booty, hoe. I wasn't muted when I said that. My bad. I was talking to the dog, by the way, and it wasn't. I wasn't saying that to Trevor. It was the dog. Just so you know.
It's worse when my camera's yeah, that's the music kid too. Not loud, dude. That's a really great tune, actually. You know your chances of dying in there is 100%. Is that Facebook? Have you seen the GTA clips on Facebook, dude? It's crazy. I would fall for that too. Or if I was a woman, let me fell in love, dude. Don't know when it happened, but it happened. Damn, dude. I'm gonna come back tonight, dude. I'm always just like something sexual and then add in your mom. Or with your mom. I don't. Yeah, that wasn't from 2 years ago. No, that shit was like high school. At least the first girlfriend wasn't. But yeah, it is. I thought they shut it down. Because everyone kept going there and like hurting themselves. know exactly what you're talking about, though. I saw that. Yeah. Oh, I did see it from you. Okay. Yeah, I did see it. Bro is gonna break all your necks. You might be stronger than the rock. I don't think the rock can run a battalion. Rolling it in. Your mom. Why is the glasses broken? The black guy that whispers to come over here. That serves me food. You can't do that to the screen. No? Is it something? Well, we do live in the city. I guess we don't. It's like a I'd probably, honestly. You too, man. Your memory's so much better than mine is, dude. You used to remind me everything that's happening in the story. That's true. That's true. That's why I don't remember that, because nothing happened. Yes, sir. I'm gonna do that shit in my 13. Oh, well, there might just be more tomorrow. People don't have to take 3 years, guys. Come on. Um, it's not going through the building. It's going under the building. Okay, guys? Oh, okay. Don't have earthquakes. I'm gonna bring it to every deal ever. Like Honey is a real. I think about it. Yeah, me too. Not really. I would take a bite, not tonight. He kind of does. It also doesn't stay on, man. Take your hiker tool or whatever. People make fun of the kids so much, don't they? Why the fuck you can't fucking. I can't wait to do shit like this. Sometimes, but dude, you got depression, that's all I know. You don't. Look at yourself. Private. download this. I hope it's not the name of the year. I can be scared when the screen's so far away. Loud volume maybe. You did fast. Talk what's wrong. What? I might have to do that for my company too, man. People start talking something. I seen another one where it's like a whole room. You had like a table. You had like a little like wall thing. And I'm like, dude, I just put all my shit in the corner. Okay, at least I seen half of those. That's good. Saves me a little time. Oh, good. I believe in you. Don't die, though.
Alright, sorry about that, me and Trevor. Watching some memes. So yeah, like I was talking about, I wanted to bring up this topic at first about numerology, because this shit is crazy. So, I just explained what numerology is. Now I'm going to explain the other parts before I tell you guys what I want you guys to do to figure this out. Let me do it in the fucking comments. I'll tell you the answer if you want me to. I'm okay with that. So karma is the universal law of cause and effect. Now, a lot of people don't believe in karma for some reason. But for me personally, because I'm not religious, I don't believe in God to be God like a human being type being. I do believe in higher powers that we cannot see, we cannot sense them in any way, and we do not have control over them. I do believe in that sort of stuff because, we have gravity, we have dark matter that was discovered, but how does any of that stuff work and why does it exist? Who knows? That's sort of why I believe in some sort of higher power. I consider it to be the dark matter energy that surrounds the entire universe. It's the energy of everything. When universes are formed, that's where this shit comes from, essentially. So, what you do in one life impacts the next. In spiritual teachings, karma is seen as a cycle of lessons that help a soul evolve. If certain behaviors, fears, or strength seem integrated in your personality, this may be a result of past life karma. I know that sort of doesn't make much sense yet, but bear with me. Shit's about to get crazy, okay? Numerology offers a unique way to interpret karmatic imprints from past lives. Your birth date and name hold vibrations that reveal patterns from your previous incarnations. The most significant number in understanding your past life karma is your life path number. I haven't looked into the name thing yet, but I'm going to make an entire separate video on this because this is how crazy this shit is. So here's what I want you guys to do, okay? Let me finish smoking this real quick. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to take your birth date, so day, month, year, and write down those numbers. I'm going to do this with you guys. If you guys want to just do this in the comments, Just tell me your fucking birth dates, and I will do the math for you to tell you what your your life path number is. So you go day, month, year, right? So just write those down as per usual. So for me, that would be the 13th of June, so 06, and then 2000. And now what you do is you go to your calculator, if you need to, and then you do each digit separately, but like you know, so like you go the first number of the day you were born plus the second number, so on and so forth. So because I was born June 13th, 2000, we do 1 plus 3 for 13. We do plus 0 plus 6. You probably don't have to do the zeros for the month. And then the year is 2000, so we do plus 2, and then plus 0, plus 0, plus 0, which gives us 12. Okay? So once you get that number, write that down. Now, if your number is any master numbers, so 11, 22, or 33, keep it as it is. Alright? But the next step, if you don't have a number, because you should have, a number like this. Sorry, I said that wrong, actually. So you take that number you just added. For me, that is 12. 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2 is 12 for June 13th, 2000. And then you take that number for 12, and then you do the same thing on a fresh calculator session. So for me, that'd be 1 plus 2 for 12, which gives us life path number 3. When you add those numbers, and again, if your number is 11, 22, or 33, just don't worry about it. Okay, keep that as it is. But for most people, you should end up with a single-digit number. For me, that is number 3. Okay? And again, you guys can tell me this in the comments down below what your number is. So you just take your days, your month, and the year you were born, and you just add those together one by one. Does that make sense? Right? So, because I was born on the 13th, that's 1 plus 3. And then you do the month, 06 plus 6, so on and so forth, until you get that number at the end, and then you do the same thing with the number you got. So it should be a double digit minus 12, so you do 1 plus 2. And this is where this shit gets fucking crazy, okay? Because once you have this number, you can look up your number, okay? Again, mine is number 3. And I'm going to say this before I tell you exactly what this is, okay? So, at some point in my life, I liked the number 3. I don't know why. It could have been my mom's favorite number, and maybe that's why I liked that number so much. But number 3 is technically my favorite number, and also my lucky number. How you decide that, it's just kind of random, if you just like a certain number as a kid, it just kind of resonates with you. And number 3 was just kind of doing that for me. It was also the home, like not my birth home, but like, my childhood home, where I started life at as a baby and a child, was also number 3. There's a lot of 3s, okay? Isn't that weird? Secondly, I was going to ask you guys to do this, but if you guys just give me your numbers, I could just ask you guys this. But if you want to do this with other people, ask them what they are struggling with. Because for me personally, that would be expressing myself, because I'm just not too good with words. I'm not too good at showing my emotions properly. I also struggle with being social. I can't really maintain eye contact. And it's not that there's not a fear of being social. I can walk up to a fucking stranger and start a conversation if I wanted to. It's more of the fact that it's just exhausting. If I'm talking for someone much more longer than 2 hours, I just get tired a lot. It's just mentally and physically draining for me to be super social. And then what is something I've said ever since I started making content 12 years ago? 12 years ago, by the way, right? I like the age of 13. Okay? Keep that in mind. I started making content. And I was like, this is my life purpose, right? Because I want to be myself, and I want to show people that there's still real people out there willing to be who they are. And then I also wanted to spread the message that you shouldn't give up on your dreams. You shouldn't give up on yourself. You know, things get hard, but there's, it can't stay hard forever. Even if that results in dying, I suppose, but those are things I have said for the past 13 years. Why is that important? Let's look at life path number 3, which is my life path, the communicator. Already is like, hold on, right? Okay. So in a past life, I supposedly suppressed self-expression suppressed self-expression and or misused creativity. That is what I did in a past life that I fucked up on. Probably suppressed self-expression. That's a big one. When growing up as a kid, I was like, I want people to understand. Even if it's hard to express, I just want them to understand. And I don't know what that drive was to want that in my life. Okay? But that could explain why. Because in a past life, I fucked up. Or misused creativity. Not entirely sure what that means yet. And then I'm going to go into the signs of karma. So this is like what's holding you back because of your past life. And this is where things stay accurate, right? Social anxiety and difficulty in self-expression. Let that fucking sink in for a moment, dude. Both of those things already have been correct. Well, I don't know about the past life thing. I can't confirm that, but the social anxiety, difficulty in self-expression, that is extremely accurate. And I've been like that for as long as I can remember. Just let that sink in, okay? This is where I fully believed in this, 100%, because I've been making content for 13 years. I said this was my life purpose. I said what I want to do in life, what my fucking mission is, what I'm set out to do before I die. And this is my current life lesson, my current life lesson for Life Path 3 is to share ideas and embrace authenticity. Share ideas and embrace authenticity. I started making content 12 years ago. 12 years ago! Because I wanted to share ideas and embrace authenticity. What the actual fuck? If you don't believe me, do your number, dude. Do your number. Drop your fucking birthdays in the fucking comments. Fucking please. I'm gonna make a separate video on this because I want more proof. And I did Trevor's too. I asked Trevor to do the exact same thing. He gave me his birthday, right? And then I asked him. I was like, what do you really struggle with in life? If you could, like, think of something. And he said, well, money. And I was like, maybe, like, emotions too, but mostly money, right? His life path number is number 8, okay? And just a little, backstory on him. He's a nice guy, He kind of struggles with money. And no hate against him or anything. Everyone has times where they struggle with money, but literally when we became friends, I was like, can I help you budget and stuff to help you save money? And he also has a fascination, or more like a passion, almost, to police officers, and like wanting to be a police officer. It's not to the point where he is going up to police officers and asking them millions of questions and shit. But he watches a lot of police stuff. He has an Amazon police outfit that he got at some point with the badge and the vest and the belt and everything. He likes this sort of stuff. This is where it gets crazy, okay? His shit was accurate too, okay? Life path number 8, I'm going to do it in the same order as I did with mine. Number 8 is the powerhouse, okay? Past life karma. So things that he did in his past life that are affecting his current life. Abused power or struggled with financial instability. Dude. That's probably where the cop thing comes from. He wants to be a cop, but in maybe in a past life, maybe he was a cop or something. I don't have to figure out what past life I'm actually. When I make the video on this separately, just a standalone video on this topic, I'm literally gonna try and find myself from like a past life photo or something. I'm trying to figure out like what time period this took place in. I don't know how long souls are resting for. I don't know if you just get reincarnated immediately, or there's like 100 years in between. I don't fucking know, but let's continue, okay? So that, you can't confirm if the past life part is accurate or not. But with the police officer thing and money issues, it kind of makes sense, right? And then his things that are holding him back because of his past life would be fear of financial failure and struggle with control. Struggling to control what exactly? Not too sure, but he does struggle to control his emotions as well as money. So he has a fear of just not having money. To be honest, I think that's why he's bad with money, because he just always wants to have money to spend. And his current life lesson is to handle success with integrity. That seems like a simple life lesson to learn, honestly. That doesn't sound too bad. So, his path in life is success, basically. He just has to be successful and learn how to handle it properly. Basically not letting it get to his head. This makes me believe that in a past life, he was someone who had success and power, but abused it. And probably had a lot of money too, but he fucked that up. His was accurate. His was accurate too. That's when I just 100% doubled down on this shit. And I was like, if mine is accurate and yours is accurate, there's no way this is just coincidence. You know? And then I did another one, and that one was accurate too. Same as mine, actually. Number 3. And I urge you guys, please try this out. It takes less than 5 minutes. Just add your birth date, single digits, one by one, I was born on the 13th day, so that's 1 plus 3. And then my month was June, so 06. So you do 1 plus 3, plus 0, plus 6. It's, it's not hard to figure that out. And then if your numbers are 11, 22, or 33, you are the spiritual guides. So you are the masters of life, essentially. The people that fall into this, very rare, don't get me wrong, but you guys are the ones that are supposed to be teaching the wisdom to others. If you fall into these numbers and you're like, I want to be a teacher or something, or like, I want to teach people things, that's where you end up. And I don't know if these paths go in sequence with each other, like if everyone starts in life path 1 and then you go up into, masters or whatever. But just let that shit sink in and just really think about it. Because for some people, some of these might not stand out right away. You might have to do some deep thinking and like connecting some dots together. But Life Path 3, the communicator, for me, 100% stood out. Just accurate as 100%. 100% accurate. Just 100%. The problems that I have make sense. I have those problems. My current life lesson is literally what I told myself I wanted to do. When I was a kid, I was 13, when I decided I want to make content, and here's the reason why. And I told you guys the reason why already. And just do more research from there. Then you can literally figure out like what life partners you can have, who are your best friends, what years are going to be good for you, what years are bad. This year was good for me. And that was predicted to happen. Which is scary, because I didn't know that. But it was. This year was predicted for me and any other Life Path 3 person to be healthier, more financially stable, and overall just better. That's exactly how this year is going. I'm just better than I've ever been. And that was predicted to happen for everyone in Life Path 3. Isn't that just like kind of creepy? Like I find this fascinating and how accurate this is. but it's also terrifying. You know? Like, what else does this mean? I already believe in spirits and shit, like ghosts and whatnot, because I have my own personal experiences with them. Just to find out past lives are a thing. And that we're all actually on, like, a soul journey. And we literally have lessons to learn, and I assume when you learn that lesson, you just kind of die, which I'm kind of scared to. I hope I don't die early. But it's crazy that it stands out that much. And I think my best partner is life path number 9, the humanitarian. Past life karma may have been selfish or overly materialistic. I don't even know how to say that. Signs, the things they're struggling with, difficulty letting go of attachments and emotional baggage. Honestly, that kind of does sound accurate. And then the current life lesson is to embrace compassion and selflessness. Which is crazy. Isn't that what I've been saying? I wanted a partner, almost. Like, I want someone to actually just love me properly, instead of, like, loving me for, like, a month or two, and then just, like, falling out of love, you know? Embracing compassion, you know? Quite literally, selflessness. Does that mean I want to be owned by someone? I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't like to be cheated on. I don't like to share my partner with people. Most people don't. But today's society works a lot differently. But it kind of makes sense that my life path partner, according to numerology, is literally someone I said I was going to look for in life. Was someone to just actually love me full-heartedly. Isn't that crazy? That's fucking crazy. And then I think my best friends were number 7, life path 7, the seeker. Their past life, they misused wisdom or avoided spiritual growth. And then things holding them back are skepticism and feeling disconnected from purpose. Wow. Whoa, okay. Whoa. That's really the people I want to help. That's crazy. What the fuck? And the current life lesson is to deepen inner knowledge and intuition. Wow. No wonder why number 7 are, like, the best people to be around. Because that's, like, my target audience right there. Helping people that need it. That's crazy. Dude. I need to make a separate video on this separately and just really dive into this. There's lots of colors and whatnot too. I'm not gonna look at it because I don't care about that. My colors are like orange and something, I think. But yeah, well, how does this information help you? It helps you figure out what you need to do in life if you haven't figured it out already. But it also, you know, you can do more research into it too. Like, what are the biggest pain points? What are health issues? You know, what are jobs you can get into? One of the jobs I can get into is literally preaching. That's crazy. That's crazy. The people who call me fucking Jesus. That's so crazy. I urge you, please. I wanted to talk about this at the start of the video because that is how insane this fucking shit is to me. Is just try this. Try this at home. If you don't want to do the math and stuff and search the shit up on your own, just put your birthday in the comments. Not into the chat, though. But put your birthday into, like, YouTube comments, YouTube posts, whatever it may be. Anyone on Kick, come over to my YouTube. Fucking do that. Find me on Facebook if you have to. I don't care. And then I also went onto Google and I started looking up Life Path 3 stuff. And then I stumbled upon this question of, are Life Path 3 healers? And I was like, I don't know what that means. And then the mission of a Life Path 3 is to inspire people, wow, main goal, heal, wow, main goal, and uplift others, wow, main goal, through their creative and communicative gifts. Dude, that is literally what I've been doing. That is why I started doing this shit as a kid. Because that's what I want to inspire. I want to help people with their problems. And, you know, help them heal through their pain. And I want to uplift others through the only means I'm able to, which is by making content and expressing myself. I just, it almost made me cry last night on how accurate this shit is, because it's genuinely terrifying. As awesome as it is equally as terrifying. Because then it's like, what else actually exists then if this is so oddly accurate? You know, if our souls are resonating with the universe's by fucking vibrations and whatever, that technically means you can manifest shit too. Manifesting shit is all about like vibrations and whatnot, and being in tune with the universe, which I never believed in that shit. But now that I know that it exists, because you can't prove me otherwise after reading this shit. You just can't. There's no way it's a coincidence that all three of these people I did were accurate. There's no way that's just a fucking coincidence. You know, this isn't like a fucking, you go to like a parlor or whatever, and this fucking like witch person rubs a crystal ball to tell you your fortune. You know, that's not what this is. It's not like a horoscope, I guess. It's a different type of horoscope. Because normal horoscopes are based off like your star sign and whatnot, and I don't really believe in that. I believe in numerology though, because scientists also believe in it. They believe in this shit more than they believe in God. Let's just put that out there, okay? Like, they have known about this for a long time. No one wants to understand it for some reason. But people have been working on this for many years, learning about this vibrations in the universe and how every letter and number sort of has like a rhythm to it. It's like a vibration, and everything means something. Your name means something. Your fucking birthday means something. That's crazy. It blows my mind just how accurate this shit is, okay? And again, this can help change your life. If you don't know your life purpose yet, this can help change your life. If you struggle with certain things, it would help explain that too. And like when I make a video separately on this, I'm gonna figure out how you find out how long ago your previous life was. Let's say my previous life was like, I don't know, 1920 or something, you know? That was technically around the time of like cameras, but I can even look into like books and shit too. Because if I've been creative and wanting to document, I'm sure I've done that in a previous life too. Now I'm wondering if I can quite literally find who I used to be in a previous life. I might die. My heart might just immediately just stop working. My brain might just seize and just stop working. If I do that, I might really break the space-time fucking continuum if I do that. But I'm so curious. And if I do just die randomly after discovering who I used to be, then so be it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to know. You're probably not supposed to know. But we have the internet. I can't look this shit up. I could find it myself. If it was in recent times. If this was like 1800s, probably not. I would have to go looking through books and shit. And finding like any little details. But, like I said, I'm gonna dive more into this in a separate video. Because I want to research this as much as humanly possible. And see what happens. But I really wanted to fucking express the fact that I discovered this last night. And I wanted to talk about it before we even get into anything, because I want people that are here at like the start of the video to just understand this, and people that come in later, they can just hear what's happening right now, essentially. And I just didn't want it to be like in the middle of the video or something. But yeah, I'm going to make a separate video at some point talking about this, but like I said, I almost cried on how accurate this shit was. It was like I wanted to cry because I was like scared because how is that possible? But I was also like happy to know that the soul does carry on. You know, we only have one life. Don't get me wrong, but this isn't the last life. It's a life, one of many. What happens after your soul leaves, I don't know, that terrifies me. That's the only part of death I really fear. It's just losing just all my senses. Like, I can't think, I can't breathe, I can't smell, I can't taste, I can't see, I can't hear it, I can't move. Mostly not thinking, you know? But there was that one time back in high school where I smoked something. Um, and I think there's a medical term for this, I'm not too sure. I had to do research on it, but it's very hard to figure out what this could have been. But I left my body. You guys remember that story? Because I told it like a month ago, but I was walking with friends on a path, and I was like, I need to go fucking piss, so I'm gonna go to this fucking tree or whatever. So I, took some steps off the path, went to pee, and then I looked up in front of me, and that was that. I don't know what happened for the next 60 minutes. I don't know what happened. I did not see anything. I did not hear anything. I did not feel anything. I did not taste anything. I just nothing. I don't know how else to explain it other than there was nothing. I just, I literally don't know how else to explain it other than there was just nothing. I looked up in front of me, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Until 60 minutes later. And then I sort of blink a few times. I'm still standing up in the same position I was left in, but I'm like, just standing there. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then I couldn't really control my body too well, so it could have been some sort of like fainting thing, because you can technically faint while being conscious. I can't say that word properly sometimes. But you can faint while still being, able to stand and whatnot. So it could have been that. But maybe I literally died. Like, not physically, but like, internally. I don't even know how else to explain that. But like, it's like I left my body. Like, my body was still standing, being just a body. And I fucking wish one of my friends stuck around to be like, what's happening? Because they left. They were like, this guy's taking forever, and they went home, essentially. Because, like I said, I was just standing there for 60 minutes, and they waited like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes for me to take a piss. It shouldn't take that long anyway. And I just wish someone like took a picture or something. Probably not like touched me or like said anything or like tried to scare me. But like I wish someone just like took a video of what was happening to me as I'm just standing here after pulling my pants back up and just looking straight ahead. And like I said, I don't know what happened because there was nothing. Like I said, an hour passed. I don't know what happened at all. It's not like things went dark when I looked up or anything. It's just there was a disconnection from life itself. And maybe that's like how dying works. Maybe like I was still alive, clearly, because I'm here now. But like I went somewhere where there was nothing. It was literally nothing. No thoughts or anything. Just nothing. For 60 minutes. And those 60 minutes went by in like seconds. It was very quick. And I was just confused afterwards, because I'm still standing there. I didn't fall over or anything. At least the exact same position. But 60 minutes did pass. Because I checked my phone. I was standing there for 60 minutes. The sun went down. It is dark now. And of course, I started panicking. And that's when I was like, help, I'm lost. I think some old lady was like walking her dog, and she was like, follow my voice. And then I ended up getting off the path because it was like fucking less than 10 steps away from where I was. And then I sort of just said thanks without looking at her and just kind of just continued on with my night, walking home and just questioning everything that I've ever known. Because what the fuck was that, you know? Like, I just left existence for 60 minutes. When people say they have near-death experiences, it's always like, I've seen something or someone, or like I go through this tunnel, or like memories play in like a motion sequence that feels like it took hours, but in reality it's only been like minutes, you know? People say shit like that. But if I actually did die that day for 60 minutes, that means that there's nothing. You don't see anything. Maybe you do, but like, I don't know, maybe it's like a dream almost. Like, dreams aren't real, but they feel real. But maybe it's because I wasn't dead, so I couldn't see what was happening? I don't know. But that kind of gives me hope that, like, maybe when you die, it's not just the end, you know? Clearly with this past life fucking shit and numerology and the universe being one with us and whatever, we're all one with the universe type shit. It's crazy. I never understood that this shit was real. I was a skeptic, just like ghosts, dude. I didn't believe in ghosts for the longest time. Until I had physical shit happen to me in person. You gotta see it to believe it, and I fucking saw it multiple times, and I didn't like it. And it hurt me multiple times. But I think that the thing that convinced me the most was seeing like a beer bottle levitate inside the washroom of the apartment. Mind you, it levitated like an inch or two, like it wasn't flying across the room or anything. But it lifted up enough for me to realize this bottle is rising for no reason, and then it went back down. And there's like a little wobble to it. And there was like a thud when it came back down. That's when I believed in ghosts, because I was like, that ain't the wind. This is an apartment building in the washroom. That ain't the wind. That wasn't a fucking earthquake, because nothing else moved. This bottle went straight up like an inch or two, and then back down. Not like super quickly, it was very slow and like deliberate. But like, it was like the ghost telling me, hey, I fucking exist. They're like bad spirits, they kind of feed off of fear and whatnot. So if you don't believe in them, they can't feed off of you. So what better way to make you believe than to show you? You know? I just think that's crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry that went on for so long. I'm sorry that went on so long. I really wanted to talk about that because my mind is blown. And I'm also slightly terrified. Should I just like start going to church or something now? It probably has nothing to do with religion. Totally different subject. Numerology. They're not the same. But this does technically mean that manifesting would also maybe exist. Because anytime I've seen people talk about like trying to manifest shit, it's always about like being in tune with the universe's vibrations and whatnot to tell it or to create what you want. It's not always going to happen right away. It could take 5, 10 years, who knows. But people that have been successful, numerology is the vibrations of the world. Numbers and letters, they're all connected. Everything's connected. That's the exact same shit that meditation. Meditation too, honestly. But that shit might be true too then. I don't know how the fuck I even test that, honestly. It would have to be some like Randonautica shit, dude. I'd have to think about like some weird shit, like a golden apple or something. And this dude specific. I don't know. A dragon. I like dragons. Now, I'm trying to think of what I would even try to use as like to test this. I'd want to find some sort of object. Maybe it'd be like a physical object or like a sign on a building or something, or even like a cloud, But I want it to be exactly like what I wanted it to be. Just in whatever shape the universe decides to do it in. So maybe like an elephant, I'll just think of an elephant. And then, maybe to test it, we just go around for a little bit to look for an elephant. A specific elephant. An elephant that resonates with me. That'll be probably some next year type shit, honestly, because I don't know how the fuck manifesting shit even works, because I didn't believe in it. But I'm more keen to believe it and know of this numerology shit, dude. Horoscope's got nothing on this shit. This shit opened my entire life like a fucking book. Like, I just don't know how that's possible, how it's accurate like that. The universe doesn't know me. How does it know me like that? It knows me better than I know me. And everything made sense. Everything I've said my whole life has been accurate to my life's purpose. And constantly, I've always said, I don't know why. You know? Why do I continue? I don't know. Why do I do it? I don't know. Other than I want to. It's really the only reason I got. Because I fucking want to and I can. That's just crazy. Anyway, please try that at home. Like I said, give me your birthdays in the comments if you want me to look this up for you instead. But again, it takes less than 5 minutes. You can do this very easily. You don't even need a pen and paper if you don't want to. And just do some research on your own life path number, dude. Your life path number. Again, mine's number 3. If you want to look into that, look into it. But it's accurate as fuck. Even with health issues and stuff, it's accurate. It's terrifying. Did I even finish saying what I wanted to say earlier? Before I end this off? Because I had another image. I remember saying the first part. Okay, yeah. So the mission of a life path... The mission of a life path for a person is to inspire, heal, uplift others through their creative and communicative gifts. The purpose is to express emotional truths and spread joy. Literally the entire purpose of why I started making content. I wanted to be truthful and just be a normal person, but also spread joy, cure boredom. You know, maybe make you smile just a little bit. Even if I made you smile once, you know, that's good. Come back tomorrow, make you smile again, you know? And using their talent in art, writing, or speaking to bring light and optimism into the world. It's just crazy. And it's not a coincidence either, because I thought about this shit as a kid, you know? How the fuck am I supposed to know any of this as a kid? All I knew was that I wanted to help people, so they don't have to fucking go through the same shit I had to go through, and to inspire them to be who they want to be, to live the lives they want to be. And that's literally my purpose, dude. That's literally my purpose, is to bring light and optimism. Like, what? That is... Like, I can't make this shit up, dude. I literally can't make this shit up. On how accurate that is. I can't. I just can't. It's making me, like, start shaking soon. That's just crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry. I want to look more into it, but I said I'd save it for another video. But that's just crazy, man. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. One more just to see if you believe me or not. Okay, I've been making content for 30 fucking years, so you can find all the proof you want through my content, okay? To find out if this is fucking accurate to you or not. Or for me. Personality traits, let's see. Do you give me like a list? Positivity, enthusiasm. Sometimes. Fascinating, magical, and glamorous lifestyle. I just kind of do my own thing. Self-expression and communication, finding the way to channel your voice, story, and creativity can be a lifelong but very enjoyable quest. Because of your unique and authentic voice, you tend to raise to the top of whatever field you enter. Yeah, not yet. Soon, though. You are expressive, creative, and charismatic, making you a born influencer and performer. That's literally it, though. That's what I want to do in life. You can light up a room with your personality. Probably not. People love being around you because you always have something interesting to say. I sure do. I really do. I learn something new every fucking day. Look at me. I've been talking about this shit for like an hour now. Yeah, that's accurate, I guess. I'm artistic and innovative. I wouldn't say I'm artistic. I can't draw. No, I have very creative ideas. Maybe I'm artistic. Innovative, yeah. Don't work harder, work smarter. I love to find new ways to communicate my ideas, observations, and truths. Absolutely. People always want to know what you're going to do next. It's usually something unexpected. Absolutely. I literally just started a business this year. For no reason. That shit, I did that. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's terrifying how accurate this is. Career path. Drawn to careers, acting. Yeah. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to do voice acting. And I also hit up the cast, or the producer, with a casting call for Scary Movie 6. Probably not going to get it because I'm in pain right now, but he did say he wanted to call me. Writing, I type a lot. Poetry, not really. Photography, yes. Music, yes. Traveling, yes. Hospitality, yes. Events, yes. Public relations, maybe. Journalism, absolutely. Retail, done it. Advertising, literally the business. And sales, advertising and sales, literally the business I'm in. The business I started. What the fuck? How the fuck is the universe? How does the universe do this? I don't understand. I'm so scared, but this is awesome. It's terrifying, but that's really what I did. All of these are so accurate. Being able to express yourself. Yeah, YouTube. Communication. And have an audience is important to you. Having an audience is important to me. Not for like fame and fortune, but because I want to spread information like this. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Dude, this last part too. Okay, I'm gonna read this entire page actually. I'm gonna keep going through this until it's over and then I'm done. Where did we end off? Communication and to have an audience is important. You have a rebellious streak. I live life by my own fucking rules. And I have since birth. Literally as a baby, I lived my life differently. Because I wanted to. Because I could. Free will and whatnot. I wasn't the same as other kids. I literally did my own thing. Like, that's literally on, like, my birth records. Is that I just did my own thing. And I was also straight as a baby, apparently, too. Not that I knew what sexual attraction was as a kid, but apparently I liked to hang around the women as a baby. Including, like, the children baby, too. Like, the children that were around my age, growing up from, like, the age of, like, a baby to, like, 1 to 2 years old, I was just hanging around, like, the women of those ages when I was that age. Just to clarify that. So, cooperate and traditional routes are not ideal for you. 100%. Fuck life. Fucking society wants you to do shit the way they do it. Fuck that. Free will. I live my own life. I do my own shit. Fuck that. I'm not working until I'm 70 just to fucking die when I'm 75. Fuck that. I'm not scraping the fucking barrel to get by. Fuck that. I'm not hiding who I am to make society happy. Fuck that. And that's... dude. You prefer to gravitate to new and up-and-coming companies? Yeah, I like new companies over old companies, to be honest. Anything new, I like. I like new stuff. Up-and-coming stuff, preferably with an activist angle. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, people helping people. Absolutely, yeah. 100%, dude. Those are the people that should sponsor me, then. Is new and up-and-coming companies. Also, that's what my business focuses on. Whoa, holy fucking shit. It said what I would do for jobs, and then it says why. Okay, cool. You are a confident individual who enjoys being asked to share your opinions and ideas. I just can't share them anyways. Am I confident? Yeah, confident enough to make it this far, I guess. You enjoy developing a speciality and being treated as an expert in your chosen area. Absolutely. I've been making content for 13 years and I can fucking teach anyone how to do it. You need a role in which you can use your imagination and creativity. Absolutely. Flipping burgers all day ain't gonna do it for me. That's why I need like music and shit. Relationships. You tend to get restless in committed relationships because you'll always be drawn toward new, untested paths. I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm a loyal motherfucker. Although, I can't deny that, like, you know, if I see someone else that's attractive, obviously I'm gonna, like, look at them. Just like I look at everyone else, you know? If they're hot, man. I'm a simple male. My brain just does that. Am I thinking what I would do with them? Probably not. Especially if I'm in a relationship. But I can't deny that I'll, like, you know, look over. Because that's just the way it is, you know? Is that bad? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I would never cheat on my partner, ever. Never, ever, ever. But I can also accept when someone else looks good. Mostly women, because I don't think any man looks good. Ever. Just any man at all. I don't think any men look attractive. And that includes myself, by the way, too. Like, I just don't see attraction in men whatsoever. I just see men as men. Take that as you will, I guess. See, I don't know if that first part's true. You were curious and loved to explore. I sure do. And you act on impulse more often than not. I sure fucking do. I really do. Gossip and negativity can intrude upon your relationship. Absolutely. That is what ruins most of my relationships, is other people not being happy for me. They just want to fuck it up so they can get some action too. That's crazy. What the hell? Because you literally want to know it all. Yeah, I do. If you cheat on me, you fucking tell me about it, dude. You know, if I have to find out on my own, it's gonna be a million times worse for you. 100%. You know? Okay, yeah, I can accept that one. Learn to be discerning about what information really doesn't need to be shared. I don't give a fuck. It's not like I'm talking about what fucking lead the types of sex I had, you know. I never talk about that type of shit. Do I ask them personal questions when I'm in a relationship? I don't think I do. I just kind of ask them what they enjoy, you know? It's kind of my whole thing. You are a good relationship builder. I am. However, because you attract people with your charisma, then you can understand them well because of your empathic and observant nature. As an adult, yeah. As a teenager, not so much. I attract a lot of bad people into my life quite often. And I would not know they're bad until it's too late. But yeah, okay. It's making me sound like I'm fucking disloyal, though. I ain't fucking disloyal, bro. It never said I. It just said I was restless in relationships because I'm drawn towards new things. I still wouldn't cheat on anyone, though. But yeah, I mean, I guess I can't really deny that. That it's kind of true, kinda. You know, like you can have too much sex with the same person, and it just gets boring. No offense to the exes I've been with y'all don't do enough. In terms of romantic capability, life path number 9, best match. They said most people enjoy being you because you're so freaking easygoing and funny. Sure. Life path numbers 5, 7, and 8 are also good matches because, like you, they love adventure and testing limits. Yikes. And the celebrities that are on the same path as me: Ed Sheeran, Rihanna, one of the Kardashians, of course. Anyone else I know? Kendrick Lamar, apparently. Tom Hardy. Really? Katy Perry? Really? Snoop Dogg? And Kevin Hart? Uh-oh. Chris Rock, too? Chris Rock's okay. Cristiano Ronaldo? Okay, damn. Dude, Harry Potter? Dude, Harry Potter's on the same journey I'm on. Dude, that's crazy. I don't know who these other people are. That's fucking crazy. Is that the end? That's the end. Yeah, so those are celebrities on the same path I'm on. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. My cousin's obsessed with Harry Potter. He's probably not anymore now that he's a fucking adult because he's older than I am, but this shit blows my mind, man. I'm sorry. I know what we're supposed to be doing. I really wanted to express how crazy this shit is. And I wanted to talk about it before we get into anything because the day is young. I'm tired still because I didn't sleep too good after fucking figuring this shit out, and then I just kind of got in my head about it. Because it really does beg the question: what else is really true? You know? If our souls are somehow connected to the universe and we've had past lives, what the fuck else exists that we don't know about? You know? Like, it's kind of terrifying. That's why before I even got into this conversation, I was like, people are always asking, is God real? Or like, shit like that. Or like, what is God? When people really should be asking, what if it was real? I feel like that's a better question. Like, if you knew it was real, would you change the way you do life out of fear? Or would you get excited? You know? Those are the questions we should be asking. Because the universe is listening, and watching, and controlling everything, somehow. And I don't understand how the soul does that. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how that's possible, dude. I mean, then again, I don't know how ghosts are possible either, but I have my evidence that they exist. Doesn't mean I have to understand how they exist. Maybe I don't have to understand how it works. Maybe I just have to know that it does exist. Clearly it does. I did 3 tests. All of them are accurate. All 3. All 3. That's why I want you guys to do it too. That's what I'm telling you to do in the comments, so I can also do more tests to see how accurate it is. So I can just tell you. And you can be like, yeah, that's accurate as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Life changed last night after discovering this, dude. Life is not what the fuck it was yesterday when I went to bed. Life is totally different now. I have a different look on life now. Everything. Just the way I think about life is different. And my fear of death has kind of calmed down a little bit. Not enough for me to, like, be comfortable with it still, but I'm just kind of happy to know that the soul carries on. I guess until we end up in the Masters section. Again, I'm going to make a separate video on this, talking more in detail, probably for several hours about it, doing some research on my phone and whatnot at the same time. Because I have some questions, like, how do I figure out when my past life was, or what I did in that past life? But also, like, are the life paths connected? Like, after I figure out my life lesson, which I very clearly have, which means I guess I'm doing life the way I'm supposed to. Hopefully that doesn't mean I literally die young, because I figured that out. Because I tend to believe that usually, if you're not murdered and, whatnot, or just a freak accident happened to you, that you usually die, if it's a peaceful death, you die when you're done. You die when you've served your purpose. And when you're ready to let go. And then, I want to figure out those life paths go in, like, sequence. Does everyone start on life path 1? And then you work your way up. Because I'm on life path 3, and Trevor's on life path 8. Does that mean his soul is older than my soul is? I don't know. Those are the questions I want to know. And I also want to find who these Masters people are. Again, that's 11, 22, and 33. If that's your life path number, you are the Masters of the universe, essentially. You are the gods, basically, of the universe. If you do fall into that category, and you have this urge to, like, want to teach things to people, that would explain why. Because those people are meant to spread their wisdom to other people. And, people like Einstein and whatnot, probably. I wonder if that's accurate. I wonder if I could do... We do know when older people were born. Can figure out their life paths, too. I want to figure out what my name means in numerology first. Because it did say names were a part of it. Like, your birthday is one thing, but your name is also something. Is it birth name? Dude, they have a whole ass calculator and everything. Unless that meant the name? Life path name and number, and it didn't mean my name mean something, maybe. Choose your gender, male. Time of birth. The 13th of June in the year 2000. You're not gonna make me pay for shit, right? Time of your birth. I don't fucking know. Your birth time plays a significant role in shaping your natural chart. I don't want to fill out a chart. I don't just want to figure out what my name means. Unless that's not what it means. Did I read it wrong? Where does it say this? What your numbers say about past life now. Path number, places, people, experiences, specific challenges. By analyzing your past life number, no, past life, no, no, no. Yeah, maybe it doesn't say anything about your name then. It may not say anything about it. Your birth date and a name. Never mind, I lied. So your name does mean something. Dude, this is fucking insane. I'm gonna have like a heart attack soon. Or my brain is just gonna kill itself. My brain doesn't know what's happening right now. It's like stressing my body out. I'll look into that later. I'm causing too much damage right now. Whoops. Oh, the letters are numbers. So, like, your birth name is numbers. Soul digit. Destiny number. Your chosen name represents how you see yourself and how others see you, which has the potential to develop dramatically as you mature. So that just goes more into detail about who you are. So like A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, so on and so forth? Okay. Is it birth name? Because my birth name is technically different. Your chosen name represents your destiny number. It doesn't have to be birth name. Yes, birth name. Okay, because my birth name is different than my actual name. I had that name for like 24 hours, and that was it. And then I was put up for adoption with no name, so I could be renamed. Because I was literally just came out the womb, so like I don't know my name yet anyway, so it doesn't matter. And that would be Kevin. Weird name, I know. I know, it's weird like that. I don't like that name. Never did, never will. And I'm gonna be scared if this is accurate. Okay, it only goes up to 9. So like A is 1, D is 4, I is 9, and then J is 1 again. K is 2, so on and so forth. And Z would be 8, essentially. So yeah, it only goes up to 9, then you repeat the numbers again. So K is 2, E is 5, V is 4, I is 9, and N is 5. 5, 2, 5, 4, 9, 5, right? No? Yes. Kevin, yes. Those different ones. Oh, it's different ones. Oh no, oh. alphabet, the numbers, blah, 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 according to the sound vibrations. Okay, I did the wrong one. Okay. Okay, that was a different test, apparently. Numerology test is different. Same idea, but it gets a little funky at the end. So, like, category 2 ends with R, but even though Q's in 1, it gets confusing. But let me use these numbers, actually. This is what we're looking for, is numerology. These numbers I did earlier were not numerology-based. Improved conversion system. Profit with the value 9. Hebrew letter. Some study, blah, blah, blah. Apparently they didn't use 9, but I'm going to use it anyways. Okay, so using this actual proper chart, K would be 2, E would be... Oh, these are the same numbers, actually. 5. V would be... Where's V? 6? That's different. V is 6. I is... What the fuck is F? Is there no F? A, B, C, D, E. Where's F? Oh, F's all the way over there. What the hell? Okay, I. I is 1. And these are different numbers now. They start the same now, which is kind of weird. And then N is also 5. 2 numbers are different. 2 numbers are different. Okay. Whew, okay, let's see if I can figure out what this means. 2, 5, 6, 1, 5. Numerology name. Name, numerology calculator, what it means. We calculate the various numbers of your birth name. It's 25. I had to check if your name is correct. Baby name calculator, no. No. Numerology, no. Free, no. Name, meaning, origin, and more. No. God's light, brightness, luminance. Oh. Online lucky name? No. Just tell me what it means. Please tell me what it means. I probably already know what it means, but tell me, I want to know. I want to know what my name means. Enter your name. Birth name? Birth name. It's a different name than I have now. But it's my birth name. Let's see what it says. If anything at all. Yeah, 25615. Compound name. Numerology. Total of your name, 19. What does that mean? My name is 19. Okay. Destiny number. The expression number which describes who you are and what you are. Huh? Is that my destiny name? Number of Namadnek? Your destiny expression number is 1. The sun rules the number 1. The 1 means leader, independent, and creative. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are influenced by the qualities of planet Sun. Planet Sun, huh? Yeah, try landing on it. Like firmly determined, brave, and leadership qualities. You are an original thinker and originator of all actions. You have the equality to control everything around you. Oh, do I have like some Jedi Force? Sometimes you become stubborn and angry when things do not happen according to your desires. Yes. You are real and original thinker. Yes. Creative. Yes. Dominant. Yeah, mostly. You may play a good role as an inventor, leader, explorer, and head of the family. Number 1 represents the card magician. The purpose. I don't know what that means. Soul urge number. The heart desire number, which describes your inner potentials and inner resources. My soul urge and heart desire number is 6. According to the vows in your name, soul urge number is 6. This was my birth name too. That's not even my name that I have now. But it's accurate still. Means responsible and desire for luxury. Yeah. Reasonable and desire for luxury. Reasonable? Yeah. I do. Venus influences the heart desire number 6. Therefore, you want to be an ideal person for the family. I want to be the best father in the world. You have a deep affection and sense of responsibility for your spouse and family. Absolutely. You are a good healer, nutrier, and want to do more for people you love a lot. Always. You have a desire for love, luxury life, and harmony. I do. Dream number. The personality number which describes outer personality. Indeed, your first impression on others. Oh, this is what people think about me when they see me for the first time? My number is 4. According to the consistency in your name, your number 4, the 4 means impressive. Impressive as disciplined and hardworking. Impressive at being disciplined and hardworking. Is influenced by Uranus. You want to be known as the great organizer who can plan and execute in a predictable manner. Yeah. You make the first image as a very disciplined and hard worker. I am a hard worker. I work my ass off. Every day. And I'm disciplined as fuck, too. That's it. That's all I know now. Well, that was also accurate. So, do I need more proof that this is real? Because I don't think I do. My name is accurate. And that was my name for 24 hours, by the way. Because I was adopted. I was taken away from my mother within 24 hours because she just wasn't allowed to take care of babies. So that's not even my actual name. You know? That was my birth name. But that was accurate. My birth date is accurate to my life goals. And my name is accurate to everything else. They're actually connected, bro. I'm going to have a heart attack. Straight up, I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die, bro. Okay, no more talking about what I'm gonna say for the video. But wow, wow, guys. Do you guys need more proof? Do you need more fucking proof? Both of those things were real. My birth date, accurate. My birth name and numerology, accurate. Both of those things were accurate. I did tests on other people. That shit was accurate. I didn't test their names, though. Because I didn't want to. It'd take more time. That shit's accurate, though. Damn. Well, that means I'm living life the way I'm supposed to, then. Which is good. Maybe I could be living it just a little bit better. But, no, that means I'm on the right path. Literally, dude. Even with the business and everything, I literally said I would do that. I said that was a job opportunity for me at some point. And it literally showed me why. And that's why I started my business, was for smaller and up-and-coming businesses. It's crazy that that the universe knows that the universe had that lined up for me. That's just crazy, I don't understand. Does that mean it's going to be successful? Oh, dude. Okay, I want to stop thinking about this. I'm gonna go way too deep into this, dude. I'm gonna go too deep into it. This is almost worse than staring into the fucking abyss. Because the abyss does stare back at you, but it's really not that terrifying. Once you understand it a bit. But yeah, I'm at a loss for words. And this was last night trying to go to bed. Sure enough, I had a nightmare. It was a very short nightmare, mind you, but I did have a nightmare. Don't know what it was. I just knew it was complete chaos. Whatever the fuck I dreamed about, it was utter chaos. Everyone was like dying everywhere. It was like one of the shortest dreams I've ever had in my life. But it was like the bad ending of life. everyone was just burning alive, basically. It was really, really bad. We are, man. Fuck, dude. That shit changed my whole perspective on life itself. And I discovered that shit when trying to fall off the fucking sleep. That changed my whole perspective on life. I'm just genuinely. I'm not religious yet. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe in God still. I don't believe in the God. I believe in higher powers. And I believe in shit even more now. For higher powers. This whole fucking vibrations of the universe and shit and everything's like all fucking connected and whatnot. I can get behind that. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense, but I can understand it better than like a physical being, you know? Because I kind of just always assumed like there's unknown forces in the world. You know, that's just what it is. We can't explain everything that happens. But it happens regardless. Like gravity. Or the fact that we're here at all and we shouldn't even be here. You know? It's going to be an interesting conversation. I might make that video this week, depending on how I'm feeling. And yeah, we're just literally going to do some research for a couple hours, basically, for that video. So if you are looking forward to that, let me know, because I'm excited. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened up chat and shit yet. I'm sorry. I was on my phone trying to get this information, because I can't use my computer when I'm doing that. I'm sorry that took so long for me to run through all of that, okay? I apologize. I'm like obsessed with this idea now because of how accurate that is, and it's not just a coincidence either. It can't be that accurate and just be a coincidence, you know? And how can it be accurate for other people? The other tests I did, you know? How could, you know? Hey, whoever subscribed, thank you. Someone liked it. Hopefully stick around for the next video. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it now, though. I apologize. I'll save it for the video. I was going to do more Jack and Dexter today. Actually, that's not true. I was going to do Pokemon last night before I went to bed, but I ended up watching some YouTube. And I never ended up eating anything last night. Still. As I just ended up kind of just going to bed at a certain point. And I was able to kind of sleep again. It was a little harder than it was the previous night, but I was able to pass out. Which means I think I'm getting better. I'm on my way. I'm on my way, dude. This pain's almost done. I'm gonna go back to living normal life again. Start fucking exercising more again. Get back into shape, mentally and physically. The application process for the business is going to take 30-60 days to get the business funding I am requesting. That's enough time for me to get my shit together before winter shows up. You know? Figure out fucking, like, diet plans. Fucking an actual schedule day today. Not just the planning method that changed my entire course of my year. But, like, you know, wake up at this time, eat at this time type of stuff. I don't really have that. I kind of just... I mean, I wake up and go to bed at, like, around the same time, if I'm able to. Which is usually around 12:30, 1 a.m. It's usually when I go to bed, because my alarm is set for 9. But I've been waking up before 9, though. Yeah, yesterday I woke up at, like, fucking 6 a.m., dude. That's too fucking early. That's too fucking early, man. But yeah, I'm sorry for talking about it for so long. I just really wanted to express how awesome learning about this is right now. And I want to know if it's accurate for you too, because I need more proof. It could just kind of be a coincidence. There's a small chance it could be. It's a very small chance. But yeah, this would explain a lot of things, man. This explains literally everything. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, okay? That's all. It's just crazy. And yeah, hopefully you try that at home. Because like I said, it takes less than 5 minutes to figure out your life path number, dude. Not hard. It's really not hard to do at all. And yeah, I'm gonna start talking about it now. Okay. And then we'll jump into Pokemon. And one thing I was debating last night, because I did start, I didn't start the video, but I got the video ready to go. I just never made it around to actually starting it. But I was debating what starters do I choose during this series? Do I either, one, choose the starters I like the most, which, I'm gonna be honest, there's probably gonna be a fire type half the time. Two, I choose the best starter type-wise. So like Hoenn, for example, Mudkip evolves into a water ground type. Water ground type has one weakness, and that's just grass. Very easy coverage. You get a fire type, you get a flying type, you get a poison type, a bug type. Fucking grass is weak to fucking everything on Earth. You know, it's fucking easy peasy. Or do I pick the hardest starter to use for the ultimate hardcore challenge, which would typically be the grass type, depending on its typing? Because in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Cyndaquil and Totodile are very close to being picked like the most often. I think Cyndaquil gets over the top a little bit, but Chikorita's like never picked. Chikorita is just the worst Pokemon to start with in the games because it just sucks. It doesn't learn good moves. It's just a bad Pokemon all around. But you know, that leaves more of a challenge. But I don't know what would be better. Do I want to choose what I want to choose, and that way, like, if it dies, it's more heartbreaking? Or do I choose, like, the weakest option to give myself more of a challenge? Or maybe you guys can let me decide. Maybe I can make, like, a poll or something. It's too late now. So maybe for this particular season, for Season 2, I'll just pick the one I like the most, which is going to be Cyndaquil, probably. I chose Chikorita, I think, as a kid, to be honest, because I was like, oh, it's cute, looks cool, I guess. It has a leaf on it, or whatever. And then I'm pretty sure I, like, didn't even get to the first gym before I reset the game, and I was like, I don't like Chikorita. Oh, there isn't a fourth option, too. I could also pick the starters I use the least often, as well. Like Gen 1, that would have been Squirtle. Gen 2 would be Chikorita. And Generation 3, honestly, I use all of them. Probably Trico. I like Trico the most. I like Swampert the most for typing. I'm sorry, I know I'm saying different names for different Pokemon. Different evolutions, I mean. But I do like Blaziken. At least with Mega Evolution, I like Blaziken. Normal Blaziken, not that cool, doesn't really learn that many moves. Generation 4, obviously fucking Chimchar. Flaming Monkey Man, gotta love that shit. And I've used Turtwig. I don't think I've ever used Piplup before. So that would be the option for that. Generation 5, Black and White. I've never used Tepig. That's a lie, I have used Tepig. Not often. I actually usually choose Snivy, because I like the Grass Snake guy. I think he's cool, and he's pretty tanky. The fuck is Generation 6? X and Y? I haven't used the Fire or the Grass, dude. Fennekin and Chestnut? What? What the fuck's his name? I don't know. I've always choose Froakie, though, because Ninja Frog. And then Generation 7, Sun and Moon. That would... Who have I used the least for that? You had the Black Cat, Primarina, and then... Who the fuck's the grass guy? Oh, Rowlet, right? Yeah, I've always chose Rowlet. Yeah. He shoots arrows. He's an owl that shoots arrows. And I think that's badass. I haven't chosen the other ones either. So yeah, you guys can let me know which you kind of prefer. Maybe it's up to me at the end of the day to choose what I prefer to choose, but I don't want to choose what everyone else chooses, you know? I don't want to choose the most popular option just because I like it more than the others, you know? And that's going to be like a stale experience almost. Well, maybe not. This isn't a challenge no one's ever done. No one's ever completed this challenge, going through every region as a hardcore Nuzlocke. No one's ever done that. They may have done it separately, but they haven't done it all in order. And that's what I intend to do. And you can follow along too. You have to do every region. You can choose what game you prefer from that region, though. Like I said, for Kanto, you got red, blue, yellow, and green. Or leaf green, fire, red. Or let's go Pikachu and Eevee. You can choose which one you prefer to do. Just gonna put that out there. If you want to do this challenge for yourself, you can choose which games of those regions you prefer. I prefer the more updated modern versions. That's why when we go to Hoenn, I want to do Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because I like the updated versions more. Anyway, that's enough about me. I'ma shut the fuck up. And I don't really know how to commentate over Pokemon games anymore, so I may not talk all the time, to be honest. Because I never really did. Even as a kid, I just kind of did my thing, man. Unless there's something to talk about, then I will, but... Anyway, that's it for me. And we're going to jump into it. I don't know if connection works. I'm going to have to look into that later and see if we can do, like, Wi-Fi trading. Make sure my my Wi-Fi chip, totally works inside my legitimate Nintendo DS system. Anyway, thank you all for listening, and yeah, we'll get into it, and I'm going to smoke so I can stop thinking about how the universe is connected. Subsystems. Oh, can I trade with myself? I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I think I can, though. I think that's what that means, so I can trade with myself. That's crazy. Sorry, hold on. There's a fucking button that I pressed, the left button, pops up this, like, menu thing that happens. What button is that, actually? I don't want it to switch screens like that. I don't know how to set that up. I don't know how to set that up. Maybe I can't. Or to be in videos, maybe. I just don't like having it where anytime I press that button, the screen changes. Because it changes to nothing, because there's nothing there. Maybe that's just a me problem. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be a me problem, dude. Okay, I'm okay with that. I just gotta remember not to press that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I haven't played these games in so long. It's funny I remember all that shit. It's crazy. Now, before we get into it, can I mess with the quality, good sir? Improved performance. No. I would like to improve the quality. Good sir, can I have some motherfucking s'mores, please?
Overscale? Round down or up to the next integer. Smart drops to underscale when images crop too much. What does overscale do? No, don't start it, motherfucker. God damn it. Oh no. Is there a restart button? There's not a restart button. Dang it. Ah, quick menu. Restart. Ah, cool. Yes, please. Okay, cool. I don't have to worry about it so much. Cool option. Options. I want to make it look bigger. Not bigger. I want to make it look cleaner. Render mode. Software mode is accurate. OpenGL mode supports scaling up to resolution of 3D graphics in most cases. Maybe buggy or some graphical hardware. If it doesn't work, software renderer is used as a fallback. Changes take effect immediately, but may require the front-end's video driver to be restored. If enabled, the software renderer will run on a separate thread. Changes take effect immediately. If unsafe. If unsure, leave this. Okay. Aha! Yes, bitch. Give me that 1080p is not even under. I just scale it up twice, honestly. Twice is usually enough. Improved polygon splitting enables this if your game's 3D models are not rendering correctly. Only if they're not rendering correctly, though. Okay, let me see if this does anything. Gonna need to restart real quick. Do I have an SD card in this? God, I hope I do. It's gonna be bad if I can't save. See if this makes a difference. Hello? I broke it. I broke it. No, I'm gonna be exposed. Oh, god damn it. Oh, what if it doesn't close now, too? Shit. See, now I'm worried about if I reset it, that the audio won't pop up anymore. Yeah, I definitely broke it doing that, though. That was my fault. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, well then. Hell yeah. Take me back, Chief. Gives me a time to fuck around with this shit. Please don't ban me, okay? I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a good time. Reliving my childhood. Don't ban me, okay? Don't do it. Oh, it's crashing. I broke it. I broke my Nintendo DS system. Fuck. Oh, I broke it. Oh no, my poor DS is broken. How do I change it without breaking? Am I just fucked now? Manage cores. It doesn't even pop up here. I was missing a lot. Okay. Backup core, restore backup, lock install core. No, I want to fix my settings, please. I want to fix my settings, please. I could go into another game. No, they're all gonna break. Oh. I fucked myself, dude. I have fucked it. Oh lord, I have fucked it all. And I don't know how to fix it. Load core, actually. I mean, sorry, load my Nintendo DS. Turn it on. That's what I meant. Turn on my Nintendo DS system.
And now I should be able to find... No. Yes? No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, amigo. Uh-oh, amigo. What do I do in this situation? I have done fucked it all up. I have really done fucked this shit up, dude. I have done fucked this shit up. Fuck me, god damn it. How did I manage that? Oh man. Fuck, dude, what? Cause I have to be in a thing to change it. Right? Oh. God. God damn it. Is it gonna crash? Fuck. No. Don't do this to me. Oh. Fuck. Oh, man. Oh, shit. What have I done? Okay, take me into black version, please. Please? I can't change anything if you crash, dude, motherfucker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's what I get for making it look better. That's what I get. Oh! Oh. Never mind. Oh, wait. Yeah. Does that mean I could do the national dex? I have done fucked it up, dude. I'm gonna change this. Hold on. Reset the defaults. Technically I could. That's the only way to really do it, huh? Configuration. No. No. Fuck, dude. How come you don't let me change this from here? I can't believe I fucked that up so fast. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I did this. This was not meant to happen. I swear. I swear this was not supposed to happen like this. Excuse me. Damn. Yeah, I just have to reset the default. There's no other options, right? Unless maybe here? Videos? Where would this be under? Video filter, no. Window, no. No. Fuck. God damn. That's unfortunate. That sucks. This? Oh, it is reset. Oh no. Oh. Then, oh. Oh, what's the problem then? Smart drops to underscale. Oh. I broke it. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do? Unless it's on a per game basis, maybe. That would make sense. No, because I tried loading it in black and that didn't work either. Fuck, dude, shit. we're good. Oh, but it's all changed now. My settings are changed, too. You motherfucker. Is this even the same one? What core am I on? Is this... Did I choose the wrong one? Hold the fuck up. I'm confused. Close. Low content. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm fucking... I apologize that I did this. This was an accident. Swear to God. Fuck. Well. Yeah, I'm just gotta reset the default. Great. Oh, that's unfortunate. That sucks. That really ruined the mood. Ruined the whole vibe, dude. Fucked it all up for everyone. Crazy. Well, on the bright side, how's everyone feeling? Huh? We doing good? Are we doing not so good? You know, what's going on, guys? Okay, bear with me. Bear with me while I reset this up. I apologize. That I did this by accident. Don't hate me. Just because I'm beautiful. Maybe if you got rid of your yee-ass haircut, you get some bitches on your dick. Can't say the last part. Still crashing. Oh. I done fucked. Okay. Did my settings indeed reset? I genuinely don't know. Man, shit. Huh. This is new. Load configuration. Fuck. I'm back up. Damn. Maybe I just have to wait a little bit for that to take effect. My apologies. We were about to get started, too. Then I wanted to make it look better. I should have done that. I think it looked fine the way it did. Well, nice, weather we're having. I could technically restart the thing, I think. But I don't want to in case it fucks up the audio. I still don't know how to test if my settings are reset, because I can't actually remember what I had. But yeah, definitely fucked it a little bit. Just like your mom. The settings did change. Huh, okay, then what? Does my microphone exist too? I don't know. Okay, trying one more time. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to smoke before I dive deeper. This is the one I've been using. I don't know if I have to use this one in particular, but they might both be the same. Yeah, I definitely fucked it, didn't I? Fuck. So I'm surprised I was able to break it that easily. That's insane. That didn't take much to break it, to be honest. I changed one thing, and it was too much. Damn, dude. I don't know what the fuck any of these are. Okay. I'll just run through this too as well. Give me more time to snack on this a little bit. Bear with me, folks. I'm sorry for my fuck up. I'm not perfect, okay? Shit happens. And I apologize. Now we know, though, not to do that. And for everyone else, also not to do that. Now, I could go over to the other system, but I don't know if that one has the double thing I was seeing. Looked like I was able to trade with myself, almost. I guess I could test it. I'm gonna wait for these to update first. At least the 3DS doesn't crash like this, dude. It just slows down a lot. Also, I'm not sure, but I think you can still do events in the old Pokemon games. I thought you couldn't as a kid, but I guess there's like a group of people that have come together to like open servers for like the old events. So they'll like give you a code to do the event if you like want to relive it, basically. And they pay for these servers to keep running. And I think that's fucking awesome. To let people relive the events, like, legitimately is pretty cool. I don't know if that's in every game or not, but for the 4th generation, at least, there's still servers for events. So you can technically do the events. And they will be legal Pokemon to use. Because this is the actual event. It's just not hosted by Nintendo themselves anymore. But it is still legal to do it. And I think that's just sick. What other fucking game community has done something like that, dude? Probably none of them. Okay, that has changed. I should probably exit out of it for a second. Yeah, usually I would reset the system, but I'm scared that the audio just won't exist if I do that. And if this doesn't work, then I have one more idea. I can't believe I fucked that up that bad, dude. That's crazy. That's so fucked up, dude. Even the 3DS runs better, bro, I swear. Oh, man. That just means I just can't use that core anymore, I guess. Could I uninstall it, then reinstall the core? Is that an option? Manage cores. Show my DS, Steve. Delete core, delete backup, restore backup. Install a previous version of the core from a list of archived backups. This is going to restore it to today, isn't it? Core restoration complete. Okay. Was it actually, though? Because I never backed it up. But maybe it backed it up before I made changes to it. Maybe it predicted I was going to fuck it up. That'd be cool if it could do that. If it could predict my fuck-ups like that, that'd be nice. Is it going to work? Survey says no. No, it didn't work. Okay. Option, what the fuck are we on now? D, E, F, who knows? I got two more. Two more. Because I could uninstall it and then reinstall it as an option. I went past it. I would like to delete. Did it work? Yes, it did. And then, oh, did I make it worse? I managed to delete it permanently. Okay. Oopsies. I could have swore there's a download button. Right? Is there not? Could have swore there was, dude. That's why I did that. Online update. Core downloader. There we go. Here we go. Satellite radio. Boom, boom. This one, please. The fuck's the difference? I don't know. I could technically uninstall all of them and just keep what I want. I think it just comes with everything now. Yeah. I have to update everything again. And then I'll update these one more time, and that should fix the problem. And then we will just never, ever press that button, ever. Never. Under any circumstances, never press that one button. No matter what you do, never press it. Do not toggle it, do not flip it, do not touch it. Twist it, bump it, where the fuck the other ones are. Do not do it. It will fuck it all up, and now you know. And now I know too, not to do that. Ever again. Just to find out it's still broken. Potentially. Who knows? Can I save my configuration, please? Thanks. Okay, moment of truth. I've deleted it. I've reinstalled it. I mean, I bought a new DS from the store just now on my own. Survey says still broken. Really? I uninstalled it, dude. Ain't Peter. Ain't Peter. Drivers. Nope. Mamma mia, mamma mia. How? Man, I really fucked that up that bad, huh? I really done fucked that shit up that much. It does say it's missing stuff, to be fair. But it was working earlier. Remove a file from the list of Mockup backups. I can't believe I did that, dude. Fuck. Shit. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to figure this out right now. Just give me a hard time. Frame delay. On delay. Scaling. It says it's off, dude. But clearly it's not. Oh. You know what I haven't tried yet? Because I'm a fucking dumbass. If this is accurate, this will change the settings for it, right? Question mark. No, still default. Well, I'm out of options. I'm all out of options. That's okay. You know, there's other sisters. I just wanted to use that one because I was liking it. I don't know why they didn't make it so hard to fucking figure this out. I could reset the system too. I mean, I'm sure that would work. I'm scared to. I'm scared to, man. Yeah, I've done everything I can. It does say subsystem. So does the other one have subsystem then? In case I want to figure out what that is? I think it does actually. Okay. Yeah, I just not touch anything. Fuck it, dude. Clearly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Enough. This one. I can't believe it. See, I'm trying to get to core options, but that doesn't pop up unless you're in it already, which is an issue because that's how I broke it. Blah 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 blah. When disabled, not found the username will be provided. Okay, I don't care. Randomize Mac. SD card, yes. Video. Don't touch it. This is what happened. I turned this on. That fucked it up. Don't fucking do that. Can I do this level? Threaded software renderer? Is that good or bad? I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Audio. Automatic. Audio interloping. That makes the audio better. Couldn't tell you. Touch screen. It needs to be enabled. Screen layout needs to be hybrid. How do I have this? Hybrid top. And then hybrid small screen mode. Oh, you don't have the dark box option though, right? Oh. Oh, maybe it just doesn't make the duplicated screen, because the other one did. I didn't appreciate having a duplicated screen like that. Okay, that's everything. No cheats or anything, by the way. This is all legit. And the screen should be smaller? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. Hold on. Core options video. What does this do? Okay, to keep that on. I don't know what that does. Here's what I'm looking for. Video. Scaling. Off. Synchronization. Good. Full screen. Good. Why is there borders, though? Oh, screen gap, right? There was an option for that somewhere. Screen gap. Turn that back on. Screen gap. Choose how large the gap between the two screens should be. You say 0. Doesn't look like fucking 0 to me, Chief. Show me 0, Steve. Please. Okay, what's the maximum? Give me 126. Nothing changed. Okay, that doesn't change anything then. Why didn't I just go from the bottom to the top? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want that border there, dude. Oh, this. No, no, it's not that. Is it this? Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. And yeah, I won't fuck with the quality anymore. It looks fine. Anyway, sorry. Also, I'll figure out what to do with those black boxes. The black box there at some point. Since it's live, there's nothing I can really put there without breaking everything. That's not entirely true. I could technically put like subscribe and follow, but I feel like that'd be distracting. I'll figure it out. If my computer was good enough, that's where I'd put like the team members. But my computer's not fast enough for me to be able to open up the browser, go into Google, download an image, and then add the image. Anyway. Also, for anyone wondering, the rules are in the YouTube description if you want to follow along as well. See if you can do the ultimate challenge that no one is willing to do. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be worth it at the end, probably. Plus, I get to showcase like my favorite shit just ever. I'll be honest. What's adventure info? And more importantly, how do I click on it? Whoops. We'll never know. I need you to not talk to me for a second. Where the fuck do I even change this setting at? Because my screen ain't it ain't touching, bro. My screen ain't touching, bro. Screen. Touch mode. Choose mode for interaction with the touchscreen. Yeah. It's there. It doesn't move. I mean, it moves, it doesn't touch, though. I'm supposed to press a different button. Controls. Oh, my controls have reset too, probably, huh? No, okay, settings, input. Game Force mode. Mode when launching and resuming content. I don't know what that means. Automatic mouse, no. Pause, no. Confirm. Touch scale. Analog sensitivity, analog input. Menu controls. No. Hotkeys. No. Dude, what do I press? I don't have to press. What is this? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to press that. It's not 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 any of those. Usually it's this. Usually you just tap it. Dude, hold on, wait. Stop talking. God damn it. I don't think this screen works, dude. I don't think this touchscreen works on this. That's an issue. That's an issue. I kind of need that, man. It says it works, but clearly it fucking doesn't. Change core-specific input mapping. For what? I don't want to press anything. I don't want to fuck it up, dude. I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to fuck up all my buttons. I don't have a mouse. Because usually you have it on touch and the stick movement. And it doesn't work. Because I don't have a mouse. Touch. Where am I? Touch screen? No? Okay. It wants to work, dude. It wants to, but it doesn't. There's no button for that. Is there a button for that? It doesn't tell me, dude. It really doesn't tell me. Swap screen, screen layout, screen gap, hybrid screen. Is the hybrid screen? No. It's supposed to work. Controls, input. Remap controls. Sort remaps by gamepad. Yes. Confirm quit, no. Enable, no. Automatic mouse grab, no. Game focus. Option will be enabled for record moments. Keyboard callback, no. Sensor input, no. Haptic feedback, vibration, menu controls, menu scroll, menu swap, unified menu controls, hotkeys, touchscreen. Show me touchscreen, Steve. Show me touchscreen, Steve. Reset, fast forward, slow motion, rewind, pause, volume up, load, save, replay, hold to replay, previous slot, eject, shaders, cheats, next cheat, previous, take screen, record, game focus, full screen, sync content, run ahead, primitive, show PS, net play, net play, net play, net play. Yep. Change how the virtual. Now, if an input device is recognized and not configured correctly, users probably do not need to use this menu. But you don't tell me what buttons are what. What button's what, dude? What button's what? Oh, here we go. Satellite radio, boom, boom. Right analog. Right 3 thumb. That is right 3 thumb. Left thumb. This moves. This moves. Gun. Turbo. Those aren't linked up. There's no stylus option. Dude, there's no stylus option, motherfuckers. Show all controls. Set all controls. Assign the directions and buttons. One after the other, in the order they appear in this menu. That might help. That might help. D-pad up. D-pad down. Left. Right. B button. A button. Left. Top. Select. Start. L. Right. Left. Right. L3. R3. Up. Down. Left. Right. Up. Down. Left. Right. I did that wrong. Up. Down. I did it wrong. Oh no. Now I'm pressing B on everything. Oh. God damn it. Okay. Hold on. Oh no, I fucked it, dude. I fucked it so bad. Oh no. All my buttons are B. All my buttons are B, dude, and fuck. Oh no. Oh. Damn it, dude. Oh no. Motherfucker. No, dude, oh no. Okay, I've broken 2. I've broken 2, confirmed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. It's all B, dude. It's all B. I can't go back now. Oh. I really did that. I really did that. That's crazy. Okay. Input. Okay. Hotkeys. Okay. You're not going to show me the option anymore? Oh, motherfucker. Okay. I can't go back again. Motherfucker. Where is it? Where is it? That's the only input that's available, dude. Touch scale. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to use? Pad bitings. Port 1. Okay, here we go. We're getting closer. Show all controls. Let's not fuck it up this time. Up, down, left, right. B. A. Oh, I fucked it up. No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I did. Up, down, left, right. A, B, left, top, select, start, L, R, L, R, L, R, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. There we go. Oh, thank God. Analog to digital type. Right analog. Forced modes override core native analog input. Huh? Analog to digital. You specify for the D-pad input. Yeah, left. Where did I see that setting at? There's a setting, touchscreen somewhere, right? Where was that? Touch scale. Give me 4. Just like the Y scale of touchscreen coordinates to accommodate OS level display scaling. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Autoconfig. On. There's nothing else I can change for that. Well, fuck, dude. I need to stop touching shit. I was having these problems when I was testing it. Made it all the way the first time and everything. Well, no, I went to the wrong one. This is not going my way, is it? I'm doing everything wrong right now. It's not even funny. Why is my B button being all weird still? Why is it doing that? What the fuck? I'm confused. Is my screen fucked too? Oh, dude. No, I don't have a menu now. What the fuck is happening? Hold on. Some fuck's going on. Something's all fucked. Change how the virtual virtual pad is mapped. You piece of shit. Show all controls. Up, down, left, right. B, A, up, down. Select, start, L, R, L, R, L, R. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. Don't give me more problems. The physical mouse. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking touch no more. I'm not touching anything. I ain't touching shit, dog. That's yes, I am. Go hotkeys. Menu is still set. Okay. Load. Let's try again. Wrong one. This is ridiculous right now. I'm sorry that I'm ruining it. Menu. Core. Screen. Switch that to that. Let me test something first. Let me see if the screen works. The touchscreen doesn't work, motherfucker. What the fuck? What do you mean? But then it doesn't. Huh? What? What? I'm confused. You totally said it worked, right? It totally worked. It it totally worked at the start, and then it stopped. That's dumb. That's some dumbass shit, dude. Give me a minute. Yeah, that's some dumb shit. Dumb shit for real, dog. Mapped port. Specifies which port will receive input from fronting controller port 1. What? What does that mean? What does that mean, dude? I don't know what the fuck that means. Touch joystick. It is set. 100% it's set. Dude, it's set, dude. Can I change it? These are all set, too. These aren't set, dude. But why doesn't it work? I can't swap it. Unless that's what that button is. It says it's here, though. Very clearly it says that. Very clearly. And it says it does it when it moves. What the fuck? I don't know. It doesn't work. Man, do I have to like uninstall the other one? Reinstall that shit? Just on my screen. That means I have to fucking restart this shit for like a third time. I don't want to fucking do that, dude. I don't want to do that shit. I think my touchscreen will work. Like what? What other options are there, man? I tried to uninstall the thing and reinstall it, but that didn't work. It still kind of crashed every time. Although this works now, maybe? No, I don't know. And I updated it. That didn't work. Updated all the files. That didn't work. I reset the default. That didn't work either. The other one's just broken. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Okay, what I'm gonna do, actually, is I'm gonna reset, see if that does anything. If the audio breaks, then that gives me time to uninstall and reinstall anything. Really fucked it all up. Really fucked it all up. Changing one setting broke it completely. It just does not work anymore. And I can't turn that off. For some fucking reason, it won't let me do that. See, I'll see what happens here. I'm going to keep my eye on the audio bar. This may cause it to lag a lot. We'll see what happens. Oh, is the audio not broken? Did that work? Sorry, I can't tell. I can't tell if this is working or not. Is it like double audio right now or something? Like I don't like I genuinely can't tell. It looks like it is. Fuck, really?